Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that is absolutely shaking up the world of military aviation. When you think of fifth-generation fighter jets, most people immediately think of the American F-22 and F-35, or the Chinese J-20, right? But France, a nation fiercely proud of its aviation technology, has chosen to walk a very different path. Instead of rushing a 5th-gen fighter out the door to compete, they've opted to take their 4.5-gen Dassault Rafale and give it a radical ground-up overhaul. The result is a new standard known as the Rafale F5. And let me tell you, this isn't just swapping out a few parts. This is a transition to an entirely new era of aerial combat. It's a massive leap forward, and France is highly confident it will allow them to go toe-to-toe with and potentially even surpass the stealth fighters of other major powers. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the hidden trump cards of the Rafale F5. We'll explore why it's being called the mothership of AI drone fleets, and we'll look at the latest news that France is pouring massive amounts of money into building an entirely new airbase just to house this jet. What does all this mean? Get ready, because we are getting right into it. First, we need to understand the French mindset. France knows that building a pure stealth aircraft right now means they are already a step behind their competitors, so they're looking ahead, focusing on network-centric warfare and the integration of artificial intelligence. The Rafale F5 isn't designed to be just a fighter jet, it's designed to be a flying command center. The absolute highlight, the main selling point of the F5, is its ability to operate alongside fleets of stealth drones known as Collaborative Combat Aircraft, or CCA. This drone is an evolution of France's Neuron stealth drone demonstrator, now embedded with an advanced AI brain called Harmattan AI. Recently released information shows that France has poured over 200 million USD into developing just this software, giving these drones the ability to think, analyze, and make decisions autonomously in combat situations. Picture this: in an incredibly dangerous mission like suppression of enemy air defenses or SEAD, the Rafale F5 won't have to fly directly into the danger zone. Instead, the pilot will command these drone wingmen to fly in ahead. These stealthy drones will act as the fleet's eyes and ears, scouting, detecting enemy radar, and feeding that data back to the mothership in real time. If necessary, these drones can even dive in to destroy a target or take a missile hit meant for the pilot. This is a completely new paradigm of warfare that reduces the risk to human pilots while exponentially increasing destructive power. The fact that one pilot can control a fleet of combat drones makes a single Rafale F5 significantly more lethal than any lone fighter jet. Now let's look at the nervous system. To control a drone fleet and process that massive amount of data, the Rafale F5 had to have its entire wiring system ripped out and replaced with a full fiber optic network. This provides the bandwidth necessary to process big data in mid-air. But the scariest thing for the enemy isn't just the fiber optics, it's the jet's new eyes. I'm talking about the RBE2-XG radar, an AESA radar that has transitioned to gallium nitride technology. This gallium nitride radar is a total game changer. It can transmit radio waves at significantly higher power levels and withstand higher temperatures, allowing it to sweep further and with an incredible level of detail. The French Ministry of Defense has been very clear about the primary goal of this radar upgrade. It is specifically designed to detect the faint signatures of 5th-generation stealth fighters, like the Chinese J-20 or the Russian Su-57. It doesn't matter how well these jets are designed to deflect radar. The raw power of the gallium nitride radar, combined with the scouting data from the forward-flying drones, will tear right through their stealth capabilities. The Rafale F5 will see the enemy first, and that means it will have the opportunity to shoot first. But a great nervous system and sharp eyes are useless without a strong body. The exterior of the Rafale F5 might look identical to older models, but underneath it has a new heart, the upgraded Safran M88 T-Rex engine. The incredible part is that French engineers managed to squeeze out 20% more thrust while keeping the exact same dimensions. This means Dassault didn't have to waste time and money redesigning the engine bays on the airframe. And that extra thrust isn't just for speed, it is absolutely crucial for carrying the heavier weight of next-generation weapons. Speaking of weapons, the Rafale F5 comes armed with capabilities that should make any major power nervous. We're talking about hypersonic, nuclear-capable cruise missile, capable of reaching Mach 6 to 8, designated the ASM-4G. This is France's ultimate deterrent. The fact that a medium-sized fighter jet can carry a nuclear-tipped missile traveling many times the speed of sound, with a range exceeding 1,000 kilometers, turns the Rafale F5 into a strategic weapon, capable of impacting continental security. In terms of air-to-air combat, it's fully integrated with the new MBDA Meteor missile, which boasts a range of roughly 200 kilometers and works flawlessly with the new radar system. You might be wondering, is the Rafale F5 in production yet, and who is buying it? As of our latest 2026 update, the jet is still in research and development phase. Full-scale production hasn't started, as it's scheduled to enter service with the French Air Force between 2030 and 2033, but the fight for export customers is already fierce. Earlier in 2026, big news broke that India was negotiating a massive deal under its MRFA program to purchase an additional 114 fighter jets. Crucially, this deal includes options for 24 Rafale F5s. If this goes through, India will become the very first export customer for the F5 standard. The reason is simple. India has been highly impressed with the current Rafale's performance and wants these new capabilities to counterbalance China's J-20. However, it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Developing the F5 requires a colossal budget. Originally, the United Arab Emirates was poised to be a major financial backer, contributing a massive 3.5 billion USD. But in a shocking move this past April, the UAE suddenly pulled its funding. The main reason? Concerns over France being overly protective of its top-tier technology, refusing to share the source code for the internal AI systems. While this has caused a slight financial hiccup, the French government has made it abundantly clear that they are prepared to go it alone and will push this project forward with full force. To accommodate a project of this magnitude, France is building a brand new home for it. The French Ministry of Defense recently approved a massive 1.5 billion USD budget to completely tear down and rebuild the Luxeuil-Saint-Sauveur airbase from the ground up. This project is so massive that all flying operations at the base will be suspended from 2029 to 2032. They are building a subterranean drone control center and, critically, specialized hangars for hypersonic nuclear weapons. This is all to prepare for the arrival of 2 Rafale F5 squadrons in 2033. It shows a massive level of commitment from France. So, how does a fully upgraded Rafale F5 stack up against a true 5th-generation stealth fighter like the Chinese J-20? Who comes out on top? Let's take a look at the data in this comparison table. Looking at the table, it's immediately clear that the design philosophy and weapons employment of these two nations are completely different. If we are looking purely at air-to-air combat, dogfighting, or shooting down enemy fighters, China has done its homework. The J-20 is built to be a true 5th-generation stealth killer. Its airframe is designed to be highly stealthy, utilizing internal weapons base to minimize its radar cross-section. It's an aircraft built to sneak in, gain air superiority, and snipe enemies from long range using the PL-15 missile, which can reach 200 to 300 kilometers. It also carries a trump card, the PL-17, which can reach out to 400 kilometers, specifically designed to hunt down AWACS, early warning aircraft. In this specific arena, the Rafale F5, relying on the MBDA Meteor with its 200-kilometer range, is at a disadvantage when it comes to initiating the attack. But wait, France knows this weakness. The tactics of the Rafale F5 do not involve flying in for a head-to-head dogfight. As I mentioned earlier, the Rafale F5 will deploy its Loyal Wingman drones on suicide missions ahead of the main force. These drones will close the distance, locate the J-20 using their sensor network, and relay that targeting data back to the mothership, allowing the Rafale to fire its missiles in response. The real game changer, however, is in the air-to-ground category. Because the Rafale F5 isn't trying to be a 100% stealth aircraft, it can carry massive weapons externally under its wings. This allows it to easily lug around the massive ASN-4G hypersonic cruise missile, capable of striking targets over 1,000 kilometers away. The J-20, on the other hand, is forced to carry all its weapons internally to maintain its stealth profile. These internal bays have limited space. You simply cannot fit a large cruise missile in there. If China wants to launch a missile from 1,000 kilometers away, they have to call in a large bomber like the H-6N. This means the Rafale F5 can strike strategic enemy targets without ever exposing itself to enemy radar or the range of a PL-15. The direction taken by Dassault Aviation and the French government is making one thing increasingly clear. The F5 standard might not just be a stepping stone, it could be the bridge, or even the prototype, paving the way for France's own sixth-generation fighter, the Super Rafale. Many analysts are beginning to believe that if the European FCAS 6th Gen fighter program faces further delays or collapses entirely, France is perfectly positioned to take the knowledge gained from the Rafale F5 and the Neuron drone program and immediately develop their own 6th-generation fighter without relying on anyone else. In conclusion, the Rafale F5 represents a crucial evolution. It takes a combat-proven airframe and stuffs it with technology of tomorrow, AI brains, stealth hunting radar, and swarms of lethal drones. It is proof that France remains a powerhouse in the aviation and military industries that the world cannot ignore. What do you guys think? Do you believe the Rafale F5's drone swarm tactics can truly defeat a dedicated stealth fighter like the J-20? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy these deep dives into military technology, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pacific Steel so you don't miss our future videos where we break down intense topics like this one. That's all for today. I'll see you in the next one.